Now, Heartland Football Friday, sponsored by EBOMT.
And hi again, everyone, and welcome to Heartland Football Friday. Now, it's the final week of the regular season for teams in Southeast Missouri and Southern Illinois, but we're going to keep it rolling on Heartland Football Friday right into the postseason. Now, tonight in the final week of the regular season, we start off at the Jungle. Cape Central hosting Potosi, and the Tigers looking ahead to the postseason, and they look to be in form. Looking for 4 straight wins to go into the playoffs. And if you know where the runner's going, tell me, because I didn't at first. Then I found Zaire Thomas, and he found the end zone. This guy goes all the way for the Cape Central touchdown, and just like that, up 7-0. Second play of the game, and the flags were already flying high in the Jungle. Meanwhile, here goes Jathan Spain. Watch it. It's tipped off Thomas's hand and into the hands. A nice catch for Paul Tran. He grabs it, and then Cape would capitalize. Spain says, there's no way I'm not scoring. He just drags him in, smells the end zone, touchdown Cape Central. And the Tigers get the win. We will put that bad boy on the board. 57-6. What a way to end the regular season. Next up, Poplar Bluff looking to claim the district, high district hopes. That was their hopes against Hillsboro. If things went well, and how about the pass? Jay Edmondson to Darius Graham. That is a Mules TD, and they're celebrating that TD. But I'll tell you something. Sometimes you don't have to throw it a long way. You just got to run it. That Edmondson's a good quarterback. He just rams right up the middle, gets a little push. They get the touchdown. That's the good news. Bad news for Poplar Bluff is they would come up short in this one, 56-25 against Hillsboro. Now Jackson looking to close out the regular season with 8 straight wins at Festus. Adrian Fox to Kai Crow. You've heard that combination before. You're going to keep hearing that combo. You've heard the name Jalen Hampton before, and now you get to hear it again because number 7's just too much to deal with. And it's not just his speed. That was a beautiful cut in the hole for the touchdown for Jackson. And then they're back at it again, this time on defense. Blaine Reagan says, I'd like to make the Heartland Football Friday highlights, and he does with the interception right there. You know, we talk a lot about the Jackson offense, but that defense has been lethal lately. And then finally, Fox would get into the highlights again. Remember, he was running so many last week. He was throwing them this week. He gets it to Crow again. This one's a touchdown. What a play. Jackson 42-14. They end the season with 8 straight. All right, time for a battle of Southern Illinois unbeatens in our Heartland Football Friday game of the night. Murfreesboro at DeCoin. Let's head out live to Jess Todd for the recap. Jess?
Well, Todd, battle of 8-0s at Van Meter Field right behind me. Conference champs on both of the divisions, Mississippi and Ohio sides. What a setup we had for this. It was hopping. Let's get to the highlights.
The game of the night, sponsored by Missouri Men's Health.
One of the best in 4A, number 3 Murfreesboro, against one of the best in 3A, number 5 DuQuoin. Chance to finish the regular season 9-0 on the line. Indians took the opening kickoff. First play, Tristan Webb, 50 yards, and then second play, Luke Bauman finishes it off. 6-0 DuQuoin. Believe that, Tribe student section. Next drive, after a turnover on downs forced by the defense, Webb scores his own touchdown run. 14-0 Indians. After a fumble from Murfreesboro, Camden Waller to Braden Jokish. House call, 20-0. DuQuoin Indians. They came out with something to prove. But Murfreesboro finding a groove on defense on a 4th and short. A rally of Red Devils forces the turnover. And then Gibson Fager over the middle. Keyshawn Wills has room. Looks like he's going to take it the distance. But Eli Nearing with a hustle play tracks him down. Forces a fumble. 20-0 DuQuoin at the half. Murfreesboro got the second half opening kickoff. And Tyjair Kellum gets him on the board. 20-7. But the Indians had a response all night. Waller, deep, Webb, he's got it. See you later. One of 3 touchdowns for him. DuQuoin runs away with it.
It feels awesome just to be 9-0 and beat Murphy. It was packed, and I was a little nervous because like a whole bunch of people was watching, but you can't let that get to your head and just execute, do you?
So DuQuoin finishes the season with that 9-0 record. Murfreesboro still going to be a very high seed in regionals in 4A. What a matchup we had, Todd. It seems like our games of the night keep kind of going this way, but maybe it's just because we have so much talent in the area.
You know, Jess, you keep doing a great job with them, though. Last night, of course, at Portageville for the big win, and DuQuoin does it tonight. Meanwhile, more strong play in Southern Illinois. Harrisburg visiting the Benton Rangers. We'll find out who is the most powerful team in this matchup. And Harrisburg quarterback Owen Rand would be the first to throw the ball deep. And Kobe Cali will break it up, though. You see that? That's a pretty good defense right there for the Rangers. But, hey, literally the next play, Harrisburg looking to get that offense going. Kevin Godsey, he'll break loose. You wonder if he's going to go all the way. He breaks that arm tackle there. What may have been an arm tackle. I'll tell you something. You played the game before. You know how hard it is to bring these guys down. They are strong, those ball carriers. Meanwhile, check out this run. Harrisburg on a roll. Carmelo Downey, and they'll get that going right there. They make that play. Meanwhile, we turn the switch when it was 34-21 to Benton. How about Tiffin Kazukis to Jesser Sabita? Throw it up, catch it, and score it. How about that play for the Benton Rangers? All the way for the touchdown. But the big plays at the end would belong to Harrisburg. They did enough. Didn't get everything to bounce their way, but they got enough of them, and Harrisburg goes on and gets the win. We'll put it up there for you. 49-28, the final, and that's a big game and a big win for the Bulldogs. All right, time for a break. We'll open up round two with one of the Heartland's classic rivalries, Charleston at Sykeston. We will see you right after the break.